What is up, guys? We are back with another watch along. Hello, football creeks. Congratulations on your win earlier. Holland hat trick. FPL fans will be very happy. Players are in the tunnel right now. Savinio, you get younger version of Mahrez, I guess. Captain Haaland, yeah. I'm surprised the score did end up much bigger. The way it started. I guess City decided to slow down then. It didn't make sense. What's up, Arup? This atmosphere at Villa Park's crazy. Look at this. Nice little setup your Aston Villa has. Up the villains. My God, Ben White's haircut keeps changing every year, man. Every year, Ben White has a different haircut. Think I'm done with FPL already, Aditya. The Ahmad Garnacho thing really messed me up. Can you imagine? I'm still annoyed because my brother had Son and he triple captained Haaland. Damn, dude, they took everyone really took some niche picks, man. Son looked not so good in the first game. Tottenham cooked Everton, dude, as predicted. I thought they were going to win 3-1. I think I said to Ankit, I said 3-1 Spurs. 4-0, man. Horrible. Just horrible. Garnacho and Bruno totally flunked. I'm thinking I'm going to take United players out of my team. The problem is, Arup, that Bruno gave the assist to Garnacho. And if Xerxes wasn't there, we would have got returns. We probably win that game even. So this is the issue now. Also, you have to, for the prices those players are, you have to get viable alternatives. At 6.5, there are not a lot of viable alternatives. Today, even Smith Rowe scored. A lot of people have Smith Rowe in the team. Next week, he could flunk again. I think I have to definitely take out one because I've got Salah, Fernandez, and Garnacho. They're all going to play one match. So I've got to remove Garnacho or somebody this week. I just have to because there's no option. Eze has blank 2 game weeks in a row, right? So Eze has blank 2 game weeks in a row himself. So thank God I took him out after the first game only. Let his price come down and then we'll see what to do with Eze. Crystal Palace are just losing players, bro. What sense it makes? To be fair, you guys were unlucky that offside also the offside. Yeah, exactly, dude. We would have got a goal and assist Bruno and Garnacho FPL. We would have covered this week at least. Next week we probably would still have to take out somebody, but this week we would have been. It is what it is, man. It's all part of the game, bro. What else can you say? It's all part of the game. Did you triple captain Haaland, dude? I don't have Haaland. I have Salah, so the answer is no. Slowed a little bit when they scored. We got a little bit angry. Bro, that straight away when Ipswich scored, I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. You're right, but exactly it's frustrating anyway. Listen, dude, because we are playing Liverpool next week, you're going to have to make some changes. I have at this point of time, I have Trent, Salah, Fernandez, Garnacho. I'm going to have to at least take out Garnacho, at least, because it's going to get ridiculous. Win or lose, it'll look very bad. So I'm going to spread my money out at least for next week and see what happens. Come on, Villa, let's do the bang boom kabam. Ask that. So I predicted a crazy 3-2 game, yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I did say it. Fred Potter, 1940 2024. Matthias Sarkic, 1997-2024. Wow, that's sad. 27 years old. Craig Shakespeare, obviously, Leicester coach. Look at this guy, this useless waste of space, Tyrone Mings. Haaland, FPL is FPLing. Yeah, dude, listen, it is what it is, right? It was always going to happen. It took him a while to get that hat trick, though. If he just finished at 2 goals, I would have been okay with it, dude. You know what I mean? Because even Salah got a goal and assist last week, right? He didn't score two. Then as soon as he got the hat trick, I was like, it's going to be rough. Anurag's rooting for Villa. I predicted Arsenal to win 3-2, but who knows? I have captained Haaland and also have KDB in a fantastic week for you, then for sure. Oh no, this donkey is the manager. I mean, is the referee. Oh no. Shut up at 3-2. I need Saliba clean sheet. Clean sheet's not happening, bro. No matter what, no, the clean sheet's not happening. Mark my words. Clean sheet's not happening. One way or the other. One Aston Villa pump the Gooners. Mings is still at Villa? I think I take Maguire over Mings, dude. Mings is extremely reckless. He's an extremely reckless player, Tyrone Mings. And he's very petulant on top of that. He loses his head a lot. Arsenal to 1. Yeah, I don't see anyone you know what, let's do why not do a poll? Why not do a poll? Let's see what everyone's saying. Let's go. Put a poll up. I got in Mazraoui sold Poro. So I was waiting to take in Mazraoui after the break, Vedant, because quite honestly, I can't use him for the Liverpool game anyway. So I kept Pedro Porro. I got clean sheet. Pedro Porro wasn't where I made a mistake. Where I made a mistake was getting rid of Ahmad after hearing that his family member has passed away and bringing in Garnacho. Because if I got Ahmad, I would have got the points today. So and I didn't think he was going to play honestly. So I made what you would call a smart choice, but in the end I only paid for it. So we are playing West Ham. I think it's a tricky fixture. Man, I read somewhere that West Ham is getting another player here. Ooh, I forgot what it was, who it was. Let me just check quickly. Bloody West Ham, they're quietly buying all the players, dude. Unana's on the ground. Oh, this doesn't look good. He's holding his jaw. I hate Onana. Bruh, I'm over it, dude. Whoever you ask, they go, it was the right time to sell the hair. So, oh wait, you're talking about this Amadou Onana? Oh, okay, never mind. Forgot what I was looking. Oh yes, now I know what I'm looking for. Uh, Fabrizio Romano. Onana still on the ground. This is not a good start to this game. Onana should be at United. I mean, with what money, bud? With what money? That's all I can say. Whoa, what? Toyn Koopmeiners and Ademola Lookman are not in the Atlanta squad for this weekend. Lookman's situation being discussed internally while Koopmeiners only wants Juventus. Dude, how does Juventus have this kind of money, dude? 60 million euros proposal sent by Juventus for Toyn Koopmeiners. I would have loved him, dude, if we got him from the Dutch league. I didn't want Onana. I didn't want Casemiro. I mean, I didn't know we were going to get Casemiro. I wanted Toyn Koopmeiners. Game started again. Come on, come on. I'm trying to find what Koopmeiners. Seriously, dude. I wanted Koopmeiners, and if I couldn't get Koopmeiners, I wanted Orkun Kokchu from Feyenoord about 2 years ago. Kokchu has gone to Benfica and has a 100 million buyout clause. And Koopmeiners went to Atlanta, and now Atlanta don't want more than 60 million for him, dude. Now, absurd that is. Atlanta won more than 60 million for Toyn Koopmeiners. Still trying to look. Oh my God, Al Nasser are signing players from Brazil. Nico Paz signs in as new Como player from Real Madrid for 5 million and 50% sell on clause and future buyback clause. I hope one day we can be back together again. No thanks, bro. Francisco Conceição goes to fucking hell. Juventus bought Conceição even 7 million loan fee. No option to buy. Oh, it's a loan. Fucking hell. How did they buy? I was thinking, how did they buy him for 7 mil, dude? Oh, that Emil Smith Rowe hairline is absolutely criminal. Yeah, I can't find it, man. But West Ham are looking for another player. I'm trying to look for it, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Here we go. Villa through. Like I told Vedant, there's no clean sheet happening in this game, dude. You can forget about it. Here we go. Ricky Martinelli is on. 2 on 2. 3 on 2 for Arsenal. All the Spurs players have come back though. The ball was bad as well. West Ham transfer. By the way, West Ham won their game today. Bowen and Suchek scored. I can't seem to find who they are, but they were looking at a really good player. Can't seem to find it anywhere though, unfortunately. Never mind. Can't be watching this. Trying to figure out who they're signing or not. It's West Ham anyway. 53% win probability for Arsenal at Villa Park. That in itself is a bit of a crime. 53%. Quite insulting actually. West Ham have had the best win so far. Yep. Hello, Biku. Haaland looks sharp. He's hungrier than before. Slow down on it, bro. Last year they said they was going to score 60 goals. He started off well last season and give it some time. Let's see where everything is. He's in your FPL. Today, Barca was a Bilbao kickoff at 10:30. All right. Nico Williams derby. Lookman's going to PSG right now. Lookman apparently is being internally reviewed as of 30 minutes ago from Fabrizio. Chelsea is a newly promoted club. In a way. In a way, they are. Haven't seen him play, so don't know about him. Coop Miners. So Coop Miners played for Feyenoord. Plays in the central midfield. He had a really good season. Atlanta picked him up. He's had a couple of good seasons. Obviously, you know what Atlanta did, but he did miss the final. I believe he was injured, unfortunately. But yeah, very good on the ball. Good passing, good defending, tall. Not exactly quick, but very good on the ball. And now he might be going to Juventus. So, how does Benfica put so much release clause? But here's the thing: no, anyone can put a release clause for Berkeley's. Once you buy the player has signed on that release clause. So technically, it's a deal between the player and the team he's buying. So anyone can do anything, dude. Valverde has some ridiculous buyout clause. Couple of Barcelona players have a ridiculous buyout clauses. It's like you sign it. It's just what you have basically done is just signed. You haven't done anything. You've just signed, essentially. Oops. Headphone? No, it's old headphones, Moses. I just put them on rotation, dude. I don't want them to just get spoiled, so I use them, honestly. Hello, Apratim. It's been a while, but how are you? दुख दर्द की खत्म होगा सच में अंधा होता है. Yes, love is blind, my friend. Very true. Juventus will win Serie A, I think, this season. They have been good and good signings. I don't know how they have the money, though. They've been having financial issues since Buffon was their goalkeeper. Apparently, they can afford to get spend 60 million on Coop Miners. By the way, I also have Smith Rowe. Yeah, a lot of people have Smith Rowe, dude. Listen, he blanked in the first game. Like, you can't see the best strategy you can have in FPL uh, is try to spread out and have good players from every team. But then there are obviously some teams where you normally double up a Liverpool, a City, maybe an Arsenal. It's difficult to like put them all. Like I went first game was Fulham United. I didn't think Smith Rowe was going to score against us. First game in a while started as well. I said it doesn't make sense. I'll go with Ahmad. Ahmad had a bad game. Then his family member passed away. I heard yesterday, so I changed him for Garnacho because I thought Garnacho is next in line. In the end, he decided to play and not skip. Scores the goal, but then Garnacho scored a goal, but it was ruled offside. So and Bruno didn't get the assist. So it almost worked out, but in the end, it was a blunder because I thought he was going to take a break. But it is what it is. So you have to kind of get whatever players you think is going to make an impact in FPL. Smith Rowe, a lot of people have told had in their starting lineups, but people weren't sure, how much game time he was going to get initially. So Martinelli goes inside, crosses back too high up. Saka chases it. Can he keep it in? He can keep it in. Rotates it back. Palace will be the biggest disappointment. This is why I didn't have Anderson or I took out Eze and Anderson. I didn't have Anderson. I took out Eze after game week 1. I just can't see it the way they are losing players and the good ones. It's going to be tough. Referee is calling medics. Cash is down, bro. Cash is so injury prone, man. Let's decide: thick crust pizza or thin crust pizza. My pick is thick crust. I agree. But it's got to be soft, man. A lot of people make pizzas. The crust becomes really hard. I'm okay with thick crust pizza as long as it's soft. It's proper air in the crust. West Ham were good today. They were good. I didn't see the game. I was watching the City game. I was wondering how many they were going to leak. Started out very well, but then ended horribly. Palace defense really good or just it's not about that, dude. It's the quality keeps getting worse, Vedant. So because the quality is getting worse, this is another Aston Villa play on the ground. I don't need to listen to that. So the quality is being compromised, dude. And they are making up. They are not really making up for it, to be honest. I'm very surprised how Palace is just selling all their players. Apparently, Eze could still go to City. Palace might get relegated, dude, if they lose Anderson, Eze, and Olise in the same window. Seriously, they really might. He's holding his hamstring, bro. This guy has been so unfit in the last couple of years, man. He was the skipper of Nottingham Forest just before they got promoted. Then came up. He got signed after his performances as a Forest player. Yeah, he's being subbed off. Wow, 13 minutes. Everton totally in the dumps. Even Deitch won't be able to say them this time. But then it is a long season, Anurag. But at the same time, anytime you start off with two losses, you put yourself in a real bad position, man. It's as simple as that. You're already compromised financially. You're compromised. You might have point deductions again, possibly, and now you are not winning your games or even trying to get a point from your games. It's tough, man. It's tough. When are they going to pick up their first game? Imagine if they go into the international game weeks without a win. It's going to be bad for them. हम लोग कब जीतेगा? Technically, we won the first game, Apratim. Technically, we won the first game. We were well on our way to get a draw. Just 2 minutes left, and I don't know when. Are you talking about the league? I don't know, man. Maybe in 3 years' time we'll have a complete team, Apratim. I'll be honest. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see so much change. I felt like today we went back into our old ways. At least in the first game, we played. Oh, what a save by Martinez! What a save of Saka. Um, at least in the first game for like 35 minutes, I saw the counter pressing. We were up high. Even today, if you see everyone's majority of the position of the defense is very far back into their own half. I don't know, man. We gave a lot of possession back after in the second half. They almost scored on us in the second half. In the first 20 seconds of the second half, they suddenly just started. It was really weird. We officially stopped pressing up high, and then we just got them into the game again and again and again and again. Eventually, the possession even I think became 50-50, and we started playing really deep again back into our half. Man, I don't know. I don't know. At this rate, if we are going to revert back into our old ways of playing football, I don't know when we'll win the league, dude. The whole point of thinking we're going to win the league is by changing how we play, getting in new players for a style. If we're going to play our old way, then it's going to take even longer for us to win a league. I hope Nico Williams does Barca from everywhere. No, not Koop Miners, the other mid from the Turkish. Oh, Orkun Kokcu. So Orkun Kokcu was, I could be wrong, but I think he also played with Toop Miners alongside Coop Miners in Feyenoord. He won a couple of Eredivisie Player of the Months the year before last when he moved to moved to Benfica last year, the beginning of last season. I think he won like 3-4 Players of the Months. He's a center mid, very young. I think he's 22. Uh, Good on the ball again. Defensive, defensive now. Might not have a creative pass, but he can pass. Good short passes, quick passes. Um, what else? He was in the Eredivisie team of the season. I think he might have been the captain at some point of time in that season as well. I think is he Turkey's captain even? He's Turkish. I think I think he was Turkey's captain in the Euros even. Don't quote me on that. Solid young player. Benfica bought him for fucking change, 30 million. Put 100 and something million clause on him. Usual. No one's gonna pay for him unless he absolutely flops. No one's gonna pay for him, bro. So it's another talent stuck in Portugal unless you want to get robbed. 67% possession by Arsenal. Danish was here earlier in the last game, Biko. Might be too late for him. उगाते आएगा फिर भी तक नहीं होगा. But here's the thing, Apratim. See, this is the one thing we have to be very careful about. We were talking about this in the earlier stream, Apratim. I don't think you joined in. I think it was too early the game. You might have been at work or out. We have to have a realistic expectations of where we are going to be based on the squad we have, man. We were having this discussion about Chelsea, Arsenal, us. We have to have realistic expectations of how we want to move. Um, Everyone is making it sound. See, Casemiro again, unfortunately, he started out well. He probably had a good 20 minutes and then it was just more of the same. We've opened up in the middle a lot and stuff. Menu looked tired. He's not had a preseason. I don't know how he's supposed to get back in game shape. If you keep playing him like this, he will get an injury. Playing him for the full game, he's not going to get his fitness back. Um, the thing is, everyone is like, get in Ugarte, get out Casemiro. We're going to cook. He will cover up our midfield. He'll make up for it. I'm like, everyone's getting too gassed, dude. Don't get so gassed. See how he plays and then make a judgment. There is no guarantee if Ugarte comes, we are not opened up in the midfield again. I think everyone is becoming they are becoming too unrealistic right now. I think they have to be very careful with what they think is going to happen. Leon Bailey is just like rolling on the ground there. It's not looking good. Man, this is the third Aston Villa player in 20 minutes has fallen to the ground, dude. This is the third one. Oh no. Oh no, he might have done his own. He might have done his. Oh, he might have locked his own calf there. Oof. Bro, Emery must be kicking himself to 20 minutes into the game. Three players down already. Yeah, I don't know, Apratim, honestly. I think we'll get him before the Liverpool. Well, we have to get him before the Liverpool game because the deadline is, I think, Monday. I think that no, the deadline. Wait, the deadline is Saturday. I think. Yeah, we have to get him before the Liverpool game. The thing is, when is he going to start, dude? That's the real problem. When is Manu Ugarte going to start? Is Eric Ten Hag going to do what he's doing with Delict, where he's going to make him sit on the bench for 3 games? Like, even if we get Ugarte, is he going to even start? It's tough, man. Today result completely on ETH and is per decision. Maybe so, Anurag. Maybe so, but maybe not, dude. Maybe not. I feel like the players get a good solid pass every now and then, dude. For example, that first goal we conceded was completely player mistake. Yes, you can blame ETH for picking him, but that's a mistake he's been doing for the last 5 years, dude. And Onana as well. Onana has not been here for 5 years. He also not vocal enough, you know. That was the first goal. Second goal's a little more tougher. Delict plays everyone onside a little bit. You could say it's on ETH, dude, but I don't know. Some decision making up front also was not great. Uh, Diego Dallo puts one on a plate for Ahmad, and Ahmad decides to go with his left foot instead of his right foot across goal. He goes with the momentum, and the ball just goes wide because of the spin on the ball. He should have hit it across the goal with his right foot. It was coming onto his right foot. He decided to change his body shape and hit it with his left foot. It just went wide. It was a wasted chance. It didn't even go anywhere near the goal in the end. So it's all these kind of choices, dude. That's what I think, at least personally. I just hope Cucumber scores tomorrow, but still Chelsea lose. Haaland posted on Insta, did you triple captain me? Oh my god. That went out of bounds, right? Yeah, out of bounds. Ethan United, bro, put in that wild card. I saw that after the game. Very shocked. Either very shocked. I don't know what his team was before that, but that was interesting. United lost, City won, Gundo returned home, Haaland hat trick. What a day. I'm sure it was a great day for you, dude. When you remember us with your happiness. What the F is wrong with Villa? I don't know. Everyone's just falling down. Now Declan Rice's contact is giving an issue. Bro, what's going on today, man? Why would you wear contacts, dude? Get on your Edgar Davids glasses and play, dude. That's mad, dude. They're putting stuff in their eye, hoping they can see better. Just wear glasses, bro. Be like Daniel Vittori. So clean sheet or nah? There's no clean sheet. There's no clean sheet in this game, dude. I'm telling you. Our starting 11 didn't win the game last week. Ghana and Xerxes did. Mount and Bruno didn't work last week. Xerxes should have started today. The moment he took off Bruno, we gave the initiative to them. No, completely agreed. Dude, what I'm trying to say is, right, like, you can blame Ten Hag, which is fair, right? But, like, the first goal in particular was a complete player's decision, dude. You should have never. Oh! Watkins! Oh my. How? Bro! He wasn't even close to the goal. Oh my god. Bro, what is this people and their obsession of hitting it on the ground, dude? The ball just spun away. Oh my god, that was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. They heard Vedant with the clean sheet talk. They had Watkins. I have Watkins. He can still score, dude. But the point is the chance. What was that chance? The chance, he's not, even if he scores two goals after this, he's not going to get a better chance than that, dude. Oh my god. Who was that? Some idiot passed it straight to an Arsenal player. Now they're on the counter. Literally straight at him. Oh, here we go. Watch Arsenal score now. Watkins. What a criminal move that was. Unbelievable. He lost when we benched Bruno. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Ten Hag was doing there. I have no clue what the hell Ten Hag was doing there at all. He took out Mount, which helped us in the pressing. Once we took out Mount, we stopped pressing as much. By the way, did you guys notice that once we took out Mount, we started pressing less, and we started getting deeper into our own box. Really bad, really really bad. Just really bad. Watkins, 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 criminal. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Deciding to not start Xerxes, everyone was like defending him. Man, why would he change a winning team? I'm like, bro, he won the game from players that weren't in the team. That's why you would change the team, because people who won the game weren't actually playing in the game. My point is, ETA is stuck with players till they commit a blunder. Rashi needs to be benched. Mount needs to be second. Man, we need a once the team starts to and say, I agreed. I thought that's why I said right before we saw the subs, Mount Xerxes first. Then I said, what was the second sub? I said, then Garnacho for Rashford. That happened. The third sub was Delict Maguire, but the fourth sub was the one that I didn't expect at all. The fifth sub, even I expected. Fourth sub, I didn't expect. McTominay for Bruno. Palmer, I think, will be flop. Last season, it seems he has a point to prove. Now he just. But you have to understand, football creeks, how Chelsea are, dude. Like that, the system is such where most players will fail, dude. The reason Palmer didn't fail last season is because he didn't come. He wasn't in that environment. Now, Palmer's also going to be part of that environment. It's going to be difficult. Once you get used to the newer environment, whatever you learned in the old environment can be forgotten quickly. Also, if you're just going to keep playing Palmer on the right hand side, not play him in the middle so he can be more effective, that also can affect Chelsea. We'll see. But I agree with Anurag. I don't know how he started Rashi, he started Mount, started Maguire. Easily, he could have started with those three different players: Xerxes, Garnacho, and Delict. That's on him. Stop it, boys. Rashi has many talents: pace, dribbling, victim card, passion card, academy. Pod seems to know the best of young players. Yeah, but the thing is that Poch is never going to win anything that way. You know what Poch would have been perfect at? Poch would have been perfect at if he was an under 21 coach. I wouldn't be surprised if he won under 21 World Cups, stuff like that. He's very good with young players, but as soon as the players have accomplished, as soon as he's in a room full of players more accomplished than him, it goes for a toss, absolute toss. That's why he worked so well with Spurs. Nah, Spurs never won much. So they were all on the same playing field. They all had something to prove. They were all hungry. But as soon as he went to PSG, Chelsea, where there are players that are more successful than him, tough. Bro, I came here to chill, and you guys sent me back to depression. What? What are you talking about? Oh, the United game. I'm actually not that bummed out, Zakaria. Believe it or not. I said I'm going to give him 10 games. I'll stick to my word for now. Depending on the results of most of the 10 games, I'm not going to wait till game 10, but as of now, I'm not going to say anything. I have a feeling Arsenal will make a bid for Sterling and eventually sign him. Keep an eye on Palace going after Sterling. Bro, Palace going after Raheem Sterling will be a fool to go join Palace. Dude, Palace is a ship that is completely imploding right now. Just sit on your bench there. Let Maresca disrespect you. When his wingers don't work, he'll be forced to play you, and his wingers will not work. Mark my words. His wingers will not work. He's going to have to use Sterling at some point of time. So, McGinn starts straight away. Here we go. 3v4 for Villa. Squares it. Not enough pace. Unlucky. Unlucky. Don't worry, let's laugh at Chelsea, the new circus. Bro, like, comparison to Chelsea, we're still way better off, dude. Chelsea might lose tomorrow. They're going to the Molineux. It's not easy. Over the bar. Sterling's on 350k. Palace and he signed the stadium to afford it. Yeah, but he might make a deal. Nah, they might pay him off, Anurag. They might pay him a part of his salary. They might let him go free and pay a part of his salary. You never know. If they really want him gone, they might do that. So technically, it won't be like that. At Old Trafford with this team. Wait, what happened? What was the question, Biko? I only heard at Old. I can only read at Old Trafford. Or do you think you guys can defeat us, Old Trafford? I think. See, in reality, anything's possible. Yeah, Biku. We have seen it already. We didn't lose to Liverpool at all last season. So, can you beat us? Don't know. Could get a draw. Won't be surprised if we set up for a draw, Biku. I really won't be. Oof, someone's on the ground there. Who's that? Saliba? Ooh, Vedant's going to be very upset about that if Saliba had to leave mid game. Also, I think Maresca's a fool to give such statements. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude. I don't know what Maresca's on in general, but if he's trying to tell people he has better wingers than Sterling, Madueke and Mudrik are definitely not better than Sterling. Uh, Nkunku normally plays shadow striker 10, whatever you'd like to call it. Palmer plays 10 or on either wing. Pedro Neto he just bought. So apart from Pedro Neto and Palmer, I don't really think they have a better winger than Sterling. So when he goes, he needs to fight for his place, or he needs to. Oh shit! What was that? 3-3. What was that cross? Oh my god! I think they didn't realize that the Aston Villa players were covering ground. Oh my god, that was crazy. Literally passed it to an Aston Villa player. Brilliant. Uh, yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know what he's trying to say. He's trying to tell us that Mudrik and bloody Madueke are better than Sterling. No, whatever he's smoking. No, I would like some of that, dude, before to end my stressful night. Oh, why is Saliba touching him? What happened? What's going on over here? I don't know what happened there. It's already this game's already having a lot of bite. If I was selling, I'd push for Saudi, get a nice fat pay. For what though, Anurag? He's getting he's getting a nice paycheck here, and he's getting to play with the under 21s. Why would he bother? He's not playing. They have taken his shirt number, and he's getting paid. Why should he even go to Saudi Arabia and get do anything? You know, if he's going to be that disrespected, he might as well just take the paychecks here. He's not exactly going to do anything good for his career in Saudi. And also, it might not be the environment might not be suitable for him, right? Henderson was getting paid 800K and he went to Ajax and took 20K a week. Henderson was getting 800K a week to play for Al whatever Shabab, I think, whichever one. And then now he took such a pay cut in 6 months. He's gone to Ajax and he's getting paid 26K a month, bro, a week, 26K a week or something like that. They might not last the contract. Is my point. So yeah. No, man, Maguire is always. I told Ankit Bhai at Ankit Bhai stream that Maguire will play a great game, but this one mistake might cost us an all start from him. Yeah, exactly. Sad part is it's a mistake he's been doing since he played under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That's the real sad part. We've seen that mistake for many years. Sad part is he comes off a good game last week and then makes a mistake that I haven't seen him make in a while, but he used to make it regularly. So just let the ball go across the goal. They might do a loan move type. I mean, Palace. They might, or they might sell him. They might release him, give him some of his salary, and let him sign for somewhere else. Possibly. Teams don't need to beat United. We always find a way to. 4 goals, clean sheet. Sometimes this team gives me reason to pay my internet bills. Remember, ETH beat Liverpool after losing opening 3 games. That body pulls are breaking bad forms. That's why I'm saying anyone can win, bro. It's UFC mode on. I know. I don't know what's going on here today. That was Odegaard, right? What the pass? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Odegaard did a nice little lane change there in the box. Offside, unfortunately. Not gonna lie, this Arsenal jersey looks topia. So this Arsenal jersey apparently is to represent all the African players that played for them. It's something to do with like African players that have played in their colors. Mudrik, the Ukrainian Anthony, Chelsea got big time with him. He's on 7 year contract. He is on 7 year contract. Also, they paid more, right, than we paid for Anthony. Love that. Love it. Saliba get a red card. Come on. Evening, everyone. United making the weekend difficult already. At least we have a lot of time to cope, dude, being the early match. Hello, Ignatius. How have you been? Welcome back. Welcome back for a new season. When Wilson played his first 57 seconds, he put much better than Werner and Brennan in entire Spurs career. Not everyone has balls to play in 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah, but it also can be a lifestyle thing, dude. Maybe he didn't enjoy the lifestyle in Saudi. Maybe he didn't like being far away from his family. I don't know what the hell Henderson does, dude. It's one thing to go there for a week, even maybe a month, dude, but when you're committed to 3 years to live somewhere else, it's different. Bro, Watkins should have had ball back in the. Yes, we saw it. We couldn't believe it. Harsha, unfortunately. That was a worse miss than Garnacho. At least Garnacho had someone defending him. Here, no one was defending him, and he just didn't even get it on target. Ooh, look at this. Look at the pace there. Good touch by Martinelli. Chelsea is a mud for players, and players still jump into it. African and French players. Is it French players even? Okay. Actually, for African players, they should play. Dude, Arsenal are getting into the game now. I don't like. Oh no, Martinelli in. Ooh, that was a close one. Aston Villa kept their CL trophy in the tunnel before the game. The disrespect, man. I mean, they need to show people, right? Their performances, their legacy. Been all right. Going to be back in house. Every good to be back in house. I can't complain, Ignatius, apart from what happened earlier today. But I already said I'm not going to rant and not going to do all this madness. I'm going to wait for 5 to 10 games, depending on the results as we move, before I make any judgment, because it makes no sense, dude. Like, some of these players will not get back in. If Maguire starts for Liverpool, if Maguire starts for Liverpool, if Xerxes doesn't start for Liverpool, if Rashford, I think Rashford is going to start, but if Rashford doesn't start, I would applaud Ten Hag, but I think Rashford is going to start. If Xerxes and Delict don't start though, I think a lot of fans are already going to be absolutely fuming. Yo, how is that not a yellow card at least for Havertz? Are they not even going to check that? Wow, they don't even check that anymore, huh? Full foot stamp on Pau Torres. Wow. I guess they started doing whatever they want with the law again. It's a lovely 40 minutes up. Which player on earth will say no to 7, 8 contracts? I don't know, dude. People who probably play for Chelsea right now, because I'm sure they would be happy to leave. I'm sure they'd be happy to leave at this point. Some of them. Oh, there we go. Ooh! Oh! No, what was that run? That epic run. Was that Morgan Rogers? I think that was. Oh my god, he might actually be the best 4.5 option there is. Seriously. Yo, that was a good run. They deserve it, Zakaria. They're a massive club. Martinelli literally is a frustrating player. He just does dribble only, and like Doku. He has some good games, him and also Diaz. Yeah. I don't know, man. I would pick Trossard. I would pick Trossard every day, to be honest. I would bring on Martinelli when everyone gets tired. I would just play Trossard early. Cole Palmer contract is still 2033. That's a good job, dude. That's a good job. Rogers is 5. Oh, Rogers is 5. Expensive. We got Diallo, a goal scorer, at 5. However, I might have to make that change to Rogers anyway for next week. I can't have so many Liverpool and United players starting the game, dude. I'll just ruin my own chances. Every United fan want ETH to succeed, but his stubbornness gets on my nerves sometimes. You know what, Anurag? Don't be surprised if there's plenty of fans that don't want him to succeed. I think people want United to win more than they want him to succeed. Like, I don't think there are people rooting for Eric Ten Hag. Here we go, Odegaard. Lays it off for Saka. Back to Odegaard. Back to Saka. Hit a bit of a dead end there. Cross comes in. Cleared back out. Still back in. Awkward bounce. I don't know what that was, but Aston Villa player won the tackle there. Ooh, that was a nice little move. Let's go. 3 on 4. Oh, he's better moves a little. He has to move faster than that, man. What was that? That, that ball was to nobody. The Arsenal players cleared the ball out. I think we'll go for Palmer if Salah leaves. I don't think that's a good idea, but unless you want to spend 100 mil. If he's on 10-year contract and he's only done 2 years, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money. Loss has affected me that bad. I haven't watched any game, not a single one, but too soon to judge. Changes need to be made. Danish, you need to go hang out with your girlfriend or something, bro, because it's only the second game of the season. You need to distract yourself if this loss is going to hurt you that much. Because let's be honest, dude, Brighton have given us problems for many years now. It was always going to be a tough game. Um, I've seen us play worse, sadly, so I can't even complain. Um, just have to give it time. Oh, what is Bailey doing, dude? Bailey's so selfish, man. Imagine trying to chip from there. It's the same thing last week that almost got Aston Villa in so much trouble. He could have squared it to Watkins. He tried to go for it himself. Look, Emery's pissed off. Dude, Emery wants to win this game probably more than he wants to win the league, dude. Nice to see Villa holding the possession. Yeah. Spoke too soon, didn't we? Rico Lucer's cheap option, also McAtee Nunes. These are good bench options which can guarantee points. Bro, the Rico Lewis thing I've been looking into, man. I was supposed to get him last season, but then for some reason Pep just didn't play him. Now I'm very nervous to play get him in or not, dude. Can't trust Pep with anything FPL related, dude. It's an absolute nightmare. Thank God he doesn't play FPL, dude. He would have been terrible at it. Talking about Odegaard, Bruno needs to be a bit more like him. Yeah, but Anurag, can I be honest with you? I'll be very honest with you. You know why he's different from Odegaard? Odegaard's never going to put up the numbers Bruno has, dude. Odegaard's never going to game change like Bruno has since the time he signed for us. He's a Odegaard is a better technical player, but he believe me when I tell you, Anurag, he's never going to reach the heights Bruno has in terms of returns. And some people are okay with that, but for me, it's like Bruno. The thing I like about Bruno is you never know what you're going to get, right? A lot of people go, "Oh, you're hyping him." Most weeks he doesn't do anything, and let's just say, for argument's sake, they're right. But the thing about Bruno Fernandes always has been, you never know what you're going to get. I'll give you the best example was the false nine offside goal he scored in the Charity Shield. Didn't honestly think he was going to shoot from there, and when the ball went in, I went mental because I really didn't think he was going to chip and go over the keeper from that angle from that far away. And I think that's the X factor I think everyone loves about Bruno, apart from the fact that obviously he really loves the club and he wants to be here and all that. Odegaard's never going to get those numbers, dude. You know, and maybe that's okay. Maybe people would prefer having Odegaard kind of player. I get it, but I don't know. I feel like that's the trade-off, though. Like if you had to pick one or the other, that one of those things. ये season भी roller coaster होएगा for sure. For sure, it's gonna be a roller coaster. Walker's back, Lewis will come off bench, not worthy. Exactly, that's what I was worried about, Vedant. This is why I didn't even bother, honestly. Because Pep would be the I'm telling you, Pep would be the worst FPL manager in history, dude. I think we'd all beat Pep in an FPL match. One shot on target to two shots on target, three attempts to four attempts both in Arsenal's favor. We have one player for you. His name starts with S. He's a proficient Xbox player. He will only cost you a cool 40 mil. Honestly, I'd sell him for less right now. Bench and free points. I mean, if he comes off the bench, he'll be free points. If he doesn't come off the bench, then he's no points. Oh, oh. Come on. No, Bailey, man. One difference we clearly saw was the team of the players with Euro in the preseason. Yeah, they don't have the energy levels, right, Zakaria? This is why I don't understand. Instead of watching Kobe Mainu get absolutely gassed out, why is he not bringing Toby Collier to place him? Right? Like Toby Collier played preseason with some of these players. Why is he not getting an opportunity? Like you got to play with the players you've got, man. You can't go, my bench is light, this guy is young, that guy is not good enough. You got to play with the players you have, dude. Otherwise, you end up screwing yourself. Dude, if he runs Kobe Mainu into the ground, everyone is going to get so pissed off. Everyone's going to go, why didn't he play Collier? What was the point of playing Collier? What was the point of taking him everywhere? What was the point of him playing with the senior players in the preseason? Like all these are really valid points, dude. And then the people who don't want Ten Hag to succeed will say, "Oh, they don't like Ten Hag, that's why." But in reality, they are making a fantastic point. Why are we not playing Toby Collier? He played senior games the whole preseason. Like he played against proper teams. It's not like he only played against the Norwegian team, you know? Instead of gassing out Kobe Mainu and gassing out our players that haven't played full 90 minutes at all in preseason and their first full game was in the Charity Shield, why not give the players who actually been working out and had a shorter holiday and was training every day? It's really frustrating. You want Pelestri? Too late, bud. Too late. You should have bought. Well, we wouldn't have sold you for that price, but you should have bought him. You can still buy him, I guess. Nathan, I know what's for dinner. What did I have for dinner today? Paneer and chapati. Yeah, I know we United fans react. Some fans were blaming ETS for starting Maguire. Now I blame them. We start Delict and said Maguire was good. Why? Yeah, but Danish, at the end of the day, right? We bought Delict to start him. That's the only thing I would say is a little bit of a difference. We bought Delict to play starting football. So I don't think Ten Hag would be blamed that way. The comparison of Bruno and Urga still wonders me how. What do you mean? Explain if you don't mind, Harsha. Anish, go listen to SOS, man. They will let you chill. To be fair, I would like to have a Bruno type play in City. He is an X Factor type in defense. Exactly. Like it really depends on what you want, man. It really depends on what you want. Because Odegaard is fantastic off the ball. Sorry, fantastic on the ball, I should say. Yeah. Not talking about the numbers. I love Bruno's vision. What I mean is the way Odegaard finds play, ties play, nothing exactly. So he's very good on the ball, good technical passer. Like it depends on what player you want. You know. What happened to Arteta now? Is he getting a yellow card already? Come on, Arteta. Arteta's already losing his mind. Lovely. Second game into the season. Hello, Jensen. That was a wasteful free kick from Villa. We need to get Ugarte before the pool game. Casemiro is too slow going back while defensive. But then you know what? I can counter that by saying what you know what, Zakaria? Why is he going that far forward anyway? You see what I'm saying? That's not what we really bought him for. Why is he going that far forward? And you know, I didn't want to say this because I don't want to like beat people when they're down. Because it's very easy to kind of like scapegoat Casemiro at now. And it's not really scapegoating, he's really been playing horribly. But I noticed in the season he played well even that Bruno was dropping really deep when they were playing Casemiro, Ericsson, Bruno. Half time, by the way. Bruno was dropping really deep. And I noticed it last season in particular because Casemiro himself wasn't playing well. So Bruno was dropping in really deep last season. He couldn't create as much, and that's why his numbers weren't so good, in particularly last season. Um, this season, Bruno is not dropping that far deep. I mean, although I did see him take the ball out of proper danger from the right hand side in his own penalty box. But he isn't dropping that far deep this season because he's playing actually further forward, right? But if once we play a striker and we play Casemiro, is Bruno going to have to drop deep again? So I'm wondering about that. I don't understand like if Casemiro has a problem tracking back. I think Casemiro should by default stay further behind. But for some reason he just keeps on overcommitting going forward. So what can you do? Who said Son is finished? Lots of people. Not me in particularly, but I've heard lots of people say he's done. He's getting too old. He's getting slower. The same seems a nil-nil draw possible. Underman, man. Today I understood how beast of a guy is that monster ran with the ball covering the full pitch to give assist to Son. You, Matthew. No one, but it's just Everton. So it is just Everton, but at the same time, Spurs look lackluster in their first game as well. So, you know, Arteta always loses his mind when he plays against Emery. Why Brent Johnson plays football? I mean, he's got to do something in his free time. You know, we bought Delict as a starter, but we need to agree he barely played. He needs to gel in. I hope he's giving him minutes just to get him ready for Liverpool. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I think he should just start for Liverpool, man. We can't afford to be cut down the middle every time in and time out. I think he just has to start no matter what, honestly. One thing I'm absolutely right now is Liverpool fans meltdown over having greedy. You know, Scholesy said the same. United's trying to score every time your DM is at the edge of the box. You need to have a proper structure, and if your DM lacks space, he needs to play close. Exactly. Two centre backs. Yeah. Close to two centre backs. Yeah. I'm glad for one thing is our midfield is not getting bypassed our structure, so better accept that last goal. Our midfield is not getting cut out, but we are still getting penetrated one pass through the wings because we keep losing the ball on the sides. Very nice. Anyway, he's finished as a left wing. He's now a deep lying centre forward. Wait, Arteta will give that light bulb speech at half time. Oh God. Play him there. The Barca Solanke doesn't score a riot in the UK. Wilson will be the reason why I pay my Hotstar subscription. Brennan will be the reason why I left watching football. You know why Bruno's better than Odegaard? Bruno's the only player who made Keen eat his words. Oh God. This game was a lot more entertaining than ours, that's for sure. A lot more entertaining than our game. I thought Billy Gilmore was signed to Napoli and then he plays for Brighton. I was so confused. What happened today? Bro, even Rashford today looked beautiful if you watch Lord Brennan Johnson. We'll take my leave now. Tomorrow we'll all laugh at Chelsea together. Take care, Anurag. Take care. Thanks for joining in. Again, I forgot to change my FPL vice captain. It is Henderson again. Why would Henderson be a vice captain to begin with? Swap, of course, Rashi trained by Antonio Nazario. Oh, God. Renard Footy's card is good, isn't? I currently have my footies cards. No, sorry, not my footies card. Who's my centre back? My centre backs are Footies Blanc, and William Saliba, 98 Saliba. And my backup is 97 John Stones and 96 Joe Gomez, who can also play right back. Minus goalkeeper 97, Martinez, Renard, and Adama Traore, centre backs. I was just joking, Renard and Todibo. Todibo. That's nice. Danish FPL team looks sus. With 34 points, rest 7. That's it. You got 34 points just as, oh boy. Bro, my mine doesn't look great. That's all I'll say. My FPL wasn't great. Very, very bad. I have a question for you guys. When you I guess my question is are you worried that you're going to miss visiting Old Trafford before it's removed? I guess that's my question. I was thinking about it recently. I'm kind of hoping I get to go. Fucking hell, Cristiano Ronaldo's on 40 million subscribers. What the? Oh, this is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. 40 million. Bro. 40 million subscribers. Ah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. I got McGinn, Bruno G. Vice captain doesn't matter. I need to change those two. Build a new one. I know, but I still love ex United players. Subscribe, guys. We want to catch Mr. Beast, bro. That subscribe was so cringed. It was so, it was so cringe. So cringed. I don't know why I feel like I've been thinking about it a lot, but recently the the wanting to visit Old Trafford before it goes. I feel like I feel like in time when if we have kids and they watch football and we talk about United, they're not going to see they're not going to see Old Trafford. Why our kids? We might not get to see it. Anderson was better than Onana. I mean, goalkeeper thing is just a mess in general. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking about that, but I was definitely thinking about that recently. Some reason that was on my mind. And it actually really bummed me out. Unana made zero saves. That header into the ground wasn't considered a save. I honestly don't know what they consider saves anymore, so maybe. That is called risks. Honest review of Deadpool and Wolverine, I had an absolute ball, dude. I loved all the references of all the old movies. I loved how people didn't realize that Chris Evans played Johnny Flame from Fantastic Four. I loved it. I loved how people didn't know that. That was hilarious to me because I went with a friend and we watch all the we roughly watch all the Marvel movies together except the Mrs. Marvel's ones. We haven't watched any of those for some reason because we were discussing it as we went. We were talking about all the phases and all before watching this movie, and we were talking about our horrible ones. I was telling them how we discuss it on the chat here about which is the worst movies we have seen, and he said the Marvels. It's like a group of people raised by Mrs. Marvel or whatever. He said that was horrible. He said that movie was really bad. I said I didn't watch. I haven't watched any of Captain Marvel's movies or whatever the hell she's called. So we were discussing that, and oh, wow, Duran is warming up. Interesting. Already? Okay. So we were just thinking about that. So then I told him that you didn't realize he played Flame. This was before like the phases started. I told him the movie flopped, and he was like, "No, didn't watch it." I'm like, so I enjoyed all those references. I thought it was fun, dude. The NSYNC opening, the opening one was the best, dude. He was doing the actual music video moves and all. It was absolutely hilarious, and there was so many like there were so many young there were so many young people there that I don't even know if all of them know NSYNC. I mean, they must have heard the song, but I don't know if they realized that they were doing the dance moves from the music video and the concerts. Because NSYNC also has been here a while. Everyone thinks Justin Timberlake just showed up, but Justin Timberlake was one of the singers from NSYNC. Um, so that was hilarious. The opening scene was my favorite, easily, and Dogpool was my least favorite. That the tongue of Dogpool was quite off-putting to me. I didn't quite enjoy that at all. But apart from that, I had a blast. In while we were literally walking out of the theaters, I'm like, that's a movie we got to watch again, dude. Just for the reference, I was laughing every 10 minutes, dude. All the references. Then he was talking about which words they can't say because they are a Disney company now. It was just all a good time personally. was just a good time. I feel Marvel had given fans a chance to write a script, it would have been Deadpool Wolverine. Exactly. They just. And you know what I was telling my friend the same thing. I was like, you know what, dude, this was written in a way where I feel like people think that there's not going to be another Wolverine movie, a Deadpool movie. You know what I mean? Like they are just gonna go, okay, man, you're saying too many crazy things. We have been bought by Disney now. We don't want our shares dropping in case you say anything offensive. So I felt like this was like a, you know what, we're going to go out in the bang kind of one. Now, if they do make more Deadpool movies, great. But I don't know why I have this feeling like it was done that way. I don't know. It's like a gut feeling. It's a weird feeling. I'm sure if it makes enough money, they'll happily do another one. But it's just like a weird gut feeling I had at the time. And I didn't even check, like, is there going to be another one or anything? I just had a gut feeling. People transferred in Solanki and he got injured. It'd be like that sometimes. And then they scored 4 goals without him. That's even more brilliant. Then I think She Hulk was written by BTS fans. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you said that. So I asked my friend because I remember Danish's constant complaining about how bad She Hulk is. So I asked my friend about She Hulk. He's like, see, I understand what they were trying to do, but they probably shouldn't have done it. Because I was telling him my point of view. I'm like, they're trying to build in a character, they're trying to come from a different angle, they're trying to make it comedic. You know, they're trying to just give some kind of resonation with the new character, right? Because I told him they're basically trying to start a whole new, whole new Avengers thing. He's like, yeah, but I don't think it worked. I'm like, I don't think it worked either, but I saw what they were trying to do. He's like, yeah, I saw what they were trying to do. But then, I had the same agreement. I had the same argument I had with you, which is I was trying to explain to him why the Marvel phases aren't working right now. Because I asked him, can you think of why the Marvel phases are not working? He's like, no, I really haven't thought about it much. But he says he knows that they have not been working recently. I said, listen, if you pick the original line of Avengers for a bunch of established names, were a bunch of established names and then they took superhero roles. I told him like Robert Downey Jr. had his own thing, Chris Evans had his own thing, Scarlett Johansson had his own thing, her own thing. I said that's how it worked because they came in with fanfare of from previous movies, and they already had fans and they were excited to see what they will do in this role. Now it could have still failed, but because it worked, it turned out to be bigger than it is. I told him that this new phase, they're literally picking everyone we've never heard of. Some of them, it's like their second or third movie. Some of them have come from Broadway and they did plays. I'm like, how are people supposed to resonate with these people? They have not seen their work. They don't know anything about these people. How is it supposed to be the same kind of hit? And then I told him about Doctor Doom recently. I told him this guy quit Iron Man to become Doctor Doom. For what? I thought he quit Iron Man because he didn't want to do it anymore because it's too much of a commitment. But then he commits to another Marvel character, and I was like, wait, what? Because I have a weird fan theory. I feel like because Robert Downey Jr. was kind of done, that they kind of wrapped it up. I think if Downey Jr. wasn't done, I feel like they could have done more. But I think Robert Downey Jr. was like, nah, man, I don't want to do this anymore. It's enough. It's too much of a commitment. I want to do other things. Then he proceeds to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe anyway as Doctor Doom. And I'm like, what was this for then? Why have you subjected us to terrible last 1.5 phases have been so bad? Why have you like resorted us to this nonsense if you were going to anyway join the Marvel Cinematic Universe? So I was asking him like I don't understand that move at all. That was crazy because ever since they have been written off, Marvel has been horrible. In comparison, obviously. I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, my friend has never seen. Can you believe this? My friend has never seen Blade. I looked at him. I'm like, what a lame guy. You have never seen Blade, Wesley Snipes? He's like, no. I'm like, bro, you don't know what you missed, dude. I don't know what kind of fucking hole you lived in, but you need to get out of that hole quickly, dude. Can you imagine the guy's never seen Blade? And then I'm trying to explain to him what Blade is. I'm like, "Ah, bro, I'll just explain it to you after we leave. I can't explain to you what Blade is right now, dude. So yeah, a Blade reboot. I'm looking forward to it. Dude. That guy from House of Cards is Blade, right? Mahershala Ali. He was fantastic in House of Cards. I don't know if any of you guys watched it. It was a political drama, probably the only political drama that I had any interest in listening to in my life. Unfortunately, Kevin Spacey ruined the last season completely because of, let's just say, he did some things. Let's just leave it at that. My God, we rambled on Marvel. This game's gone on for 6 minutes. Bilbao equalizer from penalty spot. Oh. I'll tell you what, Madrid and Barcelona have not had it easy since it started. Since the La Liga started. I know Giants making nice little jokes there with his shots, but he's got to play too. So let's see what happens. I would watch movies like Hero Panti too if it meant I had access to Wilson Odobo's comps. She-Hulk, don't get me started. There it is. At least R-rated MCU movie, exactly. That's what it should be because that's what it is. He's the merc with a mouth. If it's not R-rated, then we shouldn't bother watching because that's the whole premise of the comic itself. Dogpool was disgusting. Thank you. It was just it was very off-putting, dude. RDJ's Doom. I am on Doom side. Bye bye. But you see what I'm saying, Danish? This completely ruined all the phases because they put in a bunch of new people to be the quote unquote new Avengers that no one has any relation to. These people aren't relatable because they're brand new, brand spanking new actors that don't have the biggest of CVs or they haven't done anything mainstream enough for people to recognize them. Puts them at such a disadvantage to get in views and to get in viewership and money into the box office. And what I don't understand is why did he quit Iron Man to do something else in the same universe? It's just ridiculous to me, but it is what it is. I'm glad I haven't watched any Disney or any other movies. Lol. I mean, listen, man, it's not about it. Disney bought it later, right? Much of this stuff was pre Disney over whatever. Sorry, pre Disney acquisition. So yeah. I was fine with She-Hulk or what they were trying to do till the time they made the Abomination look like, but they were always going to make him look like a clown or Danish. The whole show was based like that. One of the Wolverine variants, everyone knows him. Why do you say that name, Martha? Anyone heard Hanumankind? We were talking about him. We were talking about him last week, Zakaria. I was telling the boys that raw dogs, right? Big dogs. Sorry, telling them about that last week when we were watching the matches. I actually saw a podcast with him 4 months ago before Big Dogs came out. So I was kind of slightly aware of him before that. I like one of his songs. Sacre bleu! Oh, Watkins, dude. What does Watkins have to do? Why did he hit it? Why didn't he just shoot? There was no one near him. Why did he try heading the ball? Oh, he ran too close to the ball. That's why. Didn't he? He ran too close to the ball, isn't it? Yo, what is Watkins' luck, dude? Oh, yes. Wait a minute. Yeah. They could have gotten Eternals right by just letting them destroy the entire. Then they would have told us the next missions or 6. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. The Eternals was the most mind numbing one of them all, dude. I was telling my friend and watched the Eternals. I'm like, bro, it's so bad. He's like, what's it about? I'm like, it's about nothing, dude. He's like, what do you mean? It's about. I'm like, it's about some gods that were born in like 10,000 BC and they roam around the earth and then fast forward to this. He's like, oh, I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, It was the worst movie I've seen in a while. I was like, I enjoyed Shang-Chi way better. That wasn't very good either, to be completely honest. They're not like us. And did you see Harlan Instagram guy? Yeah. I think Vedant told us this. Yeah. Peri peri sauce with the extra chili is the best thing I've ever discovered. Wait, what? The peri peri sauce of what? With extra chili? What are we talking about here? Arteta's Watkins private video. Imagine what the Super Aston will do to us. Let's not get crazy, dude. It's still 0-0 at the end. Onana could have gone 2 for 2 there, if that could have gone in from Onana's shot, even. Dude, Watkins over committed. Watkins overcommitted and seriously, Watkins overcommitted and then he had to turn it into a header. Bad, bad. I still think he should have tried and kicked it from that height, but yeah. World is going crazy for his video of the death. Well, I'm like, we are watching this since kid. Wait, what are we talking about? Bro, Villa dominating looks beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful, but still no scores. Anyone from Mumbai here? I don't know where Mumbai is, dude. It's a catchy tune. Everyone has it. Everyone has big dogs on their reels, even irrelevant, completely unrelated reels. Everyone just has big dogs on it, just completely unrelated to the song. Hanuman kind. Oh, okay. Anyone? Hanuman kind song video. You're talking about. You're talking. Okay. You're talking about the circle thing. They had that in Goa even. The circle of death. They have that in Goa even. All the American people are like, "What is this? What is this? I've never seen this." I'm like, bro, India's not for beginners, dude. Enjoy your enjoy your fast food chains. Jamie Carragher explains the chain of events that may lead to Cole Palmer signing for MUFC in 2025. Yeah. Jamie Carragher also complained about someone being as short as he is and not working out in the Premier League. I was leaving my house to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. My brother came up to me and told me how many movies he needs to watch. After the movie, I gave him a 16-minute lecture. Ozan Kabak, yes, he played centre back. Facts. Liverpool and Norwich City. Hello, hello, bud. It's been a while. How have you been? Ain't seen you in Sophia's live stream for some time. Well, Sophia doesn't. I mean, like Sophia, I don't know how much she collabs now, but maybe we'll do something in the international break. We've not really had an opportunity to do anything. Sophia's also been busy with work, Ozan, so I don't really want to intrude. Plus, the time difference is quite difficult for me to join in as well. It was one thing when we are doing watch-alongs and we can join in, but like in general, the timings aren't favorable to me. So, but I do drop in and say hello. So yeah, it's called Maut Ka Kua. Really? Oh, Watkins is on the ground now. No, 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 no. Come on. Ooh, headbutt. Oh, that's nasty. Look at that. Look at that jaw on Thomas Partey, dude. Anyone's gonna get knocked out like that. India's not for Pro Max people too. We have our own level. That's why I wrote death. Yeah. Cool man, all good. Hope it. I'm doing good, bud. How are you? How are you? Where are you? Where are you watching from, Ozan? Where are you watching from, actually? Yeah, I've been doing watch-alongs here, dude. I do watch-alongs for other games as well, so I'm quite regular on my streams. So feel free to join in if you're free. Um, Excited for the Liverpool game tomorrow. We'll be doing a watch-along for that too. So let's see what happens. Um, yeah. Otherwise, everything's good, man. The time difference is a bit of a killer, though, Ozan. I'm not going to lie. Also, I think Sophia herself has gotten quite busy, right? She doesn't do watchalongs anymore as well most of the time. So Valencia, Spain. Valencia, lovely. Oh, that weather is very appealing to me right now. Where I currently am, it's raining so much. We are on a weather alert here. What kind of shot was that, Rogers? Oh, Rogers is a good player, and then that shot was horrible. Won't be able to start FC25 on time. Have two SSBs lined up, bro. I'm telling you, just buy it. Finish the preseason of FC24 so you have some packs. That's all I'm going to say. Do that at least. Sofia is based in Norway, exactly. Global community, exactly. No, I just didn't know where you're based in. I know where Sofia is based in. We've had chats about it. Yeah, I didn't know where you're based in, but like I think Spain is like 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. I think Spain is 3.5 hours behind India, but Norway is like 4.5 hours behind India, and she starts also late. So, and shifting to Bombay in 4 5 days. Are you Zakaria? You got the job? Oh, you're gonna love it, dude. You're gonna love Tardeo, Worli, or Bombay Central, whichever you say. Bombay Central. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I mean, they call it Mumbai Central, but I'm sorry, dude. I'm not one of those ones. Thank you. Oh, it's raining since last month. Bro, I can't deal with the rain anymore, man. Spanish weather is my style, just nice and sunny the whole day. Can't be bothered with this shit weather, dude. Can't go out, can't do nothing. It's just horrible. Yeah. Mud everywhere. We'll be happy if I get Bangalore. Why are you saying it's Bangalore, Danish? Don't be warped. Don't be warped by the tourist, my friend. Don't do it. Don't fall for the trap. Sunny but dry heat. You know what? Dry heat's actually better, Ozan. You know why? I'm gonna tell you something, bud. Get ready for this, okay? Picture this in your head. 28 degrees, 60% humidity. 28 degrees Celsius, by the way. We don't do Fahrenheit like the Yankees. 28 degrees Celsius, about 90% humidity, and it's still raining the whole day. Vedant, we don't take advice from people from, Little Bombay, dude. Sorry. It's very hot, but you're not sweating exactly. Give me some of that, Ozan. Give me some of that. We do 32 degrees and 80% 85% humidity here, and we're just dying in the summer. 90% humidity. Yeah, dude, it's hella humid here, dude. It's hella humid here. Yeah, yeah. In the rains when it doesn't rain here, it's still humid as shit. It's horrible, dude. Hello, Joshua. It's been a while, but how have you been? Are you flying again or are you still looking out? No service selection. Both South is named Bangalore. So who gives a fuck what these government people are all just trying to pander to the people, dude. Come on. Come on. Vedan, I from he's not. He's from Little Bombay, dude. And he hates the fact that he's from Little Bombay. So he's trying to be cheeky with me with his little flags. It's not working. John Duran's come on. What's going on here, man? Why? Since when is he has such a dependence on? Oh shit! Watkins got removed. All right, I got to remove Watkins even apparently. This is very frustrating now to watch Aston Villa play football. If I don't remove Watkins now, he's gonna go down in price for sure. What do I do? Garnacho or Watkins? I'm not taking another -4, man. Too much pain. Martinelli out for Trossard. He's very close to Arabian Sea. Too close to the Arabian Sea as far as I'm concerned. As far as Little Bombay, Pune. Little Bombay is called Pune. Poona. Pune. Don't Google that, dude. They might brainwash you saying that place doesn't exist. Still looking out. Market is down at the moment, but keep myself occupied with working. Bro, you're in Goa and we haven't hung out yet. What's wrong with you, dude? If you're here for a bit, then let me know. If you're coming down north side, let me know. We'll go get a meal somewhere, maybe in Panjim or something. Let me know for sure. I didn't know you were in Goa, dude. I was wondering why I haven't seen you on streams. Air Force One is still called Mysuru Center. Never heard of it, bruv. Never heard of these places. It's Mumbai. No, it's not, bruv. You're not from the ends, dude. Listen to me, okay? Anyone that didn't live in the 90s in Bombay, I'm not hearing it from you people, okay? Respectfully. You young people, you want to call it what you want, call it what you want, okay? I'll call it what I want because that's how I remember it, okay? It used to be my home. I'm from there. If you want to call it Mumbai, good luck, bro. God bless. But I'm never going to call it Mumbai, dude. Never. Never. That's just how it is. And that's just how it's going to be, dude. Pune, you can do whatever you want, dude. As far as I am concerned, Vedant, you're from Little Bombay. It is what it is, dude. You can put whatever flag you want on that, my friend. Vedant might be a Marathi. He is, dude, but it doesn't matter. Where people in Bombay are Marathi too, and they call it Bombay, dude. It's just when you grew up, then Hitesh. That's all. Vedant is just trying to be annoying, and it's not working at all. There we go. Arsenal goal. Trossard. I told people. Trossard's gonna score. I said it on Ankit's stream, Evan. Start Trossard. Start Trossard. Stop wasting time with this Martinelli hype, dude. Start Trossard. I told man, as Rance likes to say. Look at that. Ah, the celebration. Humble celebration. He's not in the mood. Arteta, pay attention, dude. Enough with the Brazilian Ricky Martin, dude. Enough with that. Enough with that. Bring on the goggles, guy. Come on. You've seen the Dawood. Oh, bro. I'm not going to even answer that question, bro. I'm not even going to say anything to that. Little Bombay, I mean, people know what it is. See, that's why Aditya's laughing. He knows what it is. Someone bench Konsa and Pedro. Yeah, someone. Some smart genius, right? I mean, I was anyway going to bench Konza, but I benched Pedro thinking that Garnacho is going to score. So again, I got to take the L, dude. Yeah, I'm Goa. Yeah, and Goa. It was Mumbai originally, bro. It was some other. It was before Mumbai. It was something else, bro. Come on. When I lived there, it was called Bombay, dude. That's all I know, bro. Okay, I didn't live in the 1500s or whenever the hell it was called Mumbai. Yeah, I'm go ahead, come for let's wait for house renovation and sort out. Oh, you told me about that. Did you find out a security system, Joshua, for it in the end? It's over. How did you solve the land issue in India? It takes centuries. Saka assist, fantastic. My Odegaard ventures also failed horribly. So this is great. What do I do? What do I do? My FPL is really in the mud at the moment. Really in the mud. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. I either take out Watkins or I take out Saka. I have no choice. I mean, bring in Saka. For sure, Watkins' price is also going to go down. I'm screwed, man. No wonder made a hit a wild card this week. I'm really in trouble. If someone comes and tells me you're changing the name of the place you're living at, I won't feel home. Exactly, bro. You get it, Danish. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nathan ignored me, sir. What do you mean? How did it take centuries? It doesn't take centuries, bro. It doesn't take centuries. It doesn't take centuries. It takes some time. It takes some. It doesn't take centuries. Nathan, what is your age? By the I'm old, bro. I'm old. I no one knows my age, dude. That's the truth. I'm not doing a bit. Let's just say I'm old, bro. Okay. I'm quite disappointed that Raya doesn't play for my club, but then I remember Big Wick or Big Wick. Interesting. Big Wick is what we call him now. Gandhiji's photo speedens up the process. Because Mumbai changed in 1995. That's all. Yeah, but you're also forgetting one more thing, Nitesh. My family is also from Bombay. Should never forget that, even. I'm not just from Bombay. My family has lived there their whole life. and their childhood. But yeah, they just install CCTVs today, but they have a light that gives away their location. Right? So see, I told you. Remember, we were having this discussion, Joshua, because I have a similar CCTV. It doesn't matter for me though, because I live where I have them. But remember when you asked me something that no one will know is there? I told you I'm not aware of one that is available to us where we are. Because I remember you telling me you want to look for, excuse me, for security, which which will be hidden well. And honestly, when we were looking at the ones that were affordable, we couldn't find them either. So yeah, that is an issue, I suppose. No assist given to Saka. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. भाई का मैरिज में मीट खाने आओगा मीट खाने आओगा bro. You don't have to come for my marriage for that, dude. Anywhere in South India, you'll happily get non-veg food. 35 and eight, no, bro, not yet, not yet. One day though. I didn't ignore you. I answered your question. That's what. Wait, what? That's what Britishers did in my bro. First of all, dude. First of all, hold on. So yeah, but that makes no sense. That makes no sense though, Nitesh. If we go back in time, it wasn't even called Mumbai, so it doesn't make any sense that. But I hear you. Are you 35? I'm not. 32. Am I? Am I Zakaria? Am I? They got it as dowry. Exactly, Danish. Thank you. If someone or something climbing onto a terrace in the night, it's gonna be something, dude. It's not gonna be someone. It'll be animals most probably. Especially if you have trees around them. It's most likely like a squirrel or some shit. Doesn't change the fact that Mumbai was, bro. I can tell you for a fact it wasn't even called Mumbai before that, so it doesn't make any sense. Just for the record, Nitesh, Goa is not called Goa either, but it's not the name's not changed back. It's one of those things. But I went to Andhra Pradesh and the biryani they have there is the best I've ever eaten. Well, it should be. Hyderabad's the home of the bloody biryani. If you don't get good biryani in Andhra Pradesh, they might as well just give up and all of them might should move to some other place. That would be a pretty heavy squirrel. What else could it be? Walking on your rooftops. Wow, that's quite worrisome, dude. If it's that heavy. What else could it? It could be a katanur. It could be a katanur, maybe. A wildcat. Could be a wildcat. Why am I saying it in Konkani, dude? It could be like a wildcat, possibly. They have like a biryani rice with mutton curry with less gravy and lots of chicken in the bhaji. Wow, the best biryani. Bro, if you can't get good biryani in the place where it originally was made, you might as well just eat pav bhaji, dude. Forget it. What a move by Rogers. Oh no. That's bad. Our kitchen support beams were found cracked due to the heavyweight. Your washes were cracked? Yo, bro, that's a person. That's 100% a person then. If your washes are cracked, bro, again, I'm talking talking Konkani. Um, if your beams are cracked, then it's probably a person. It's not an elephant. The washes in Goa for the the beams in Goa are meant to last hundreds of years, dude. So it's got to be someone really heavy. What is Goa called? Goa was called some Gokapuram or some shit like that, bro. No one calling it that anymore, bro. Dude, half of the places that we live in have different names completely. Do you honestly think all the names are the same? All the names are not the same, dude. All the names are not the same. That's just how it is. Like people can tell you whatever they like about history, dude. Mumbai wasn't even Mumbai before Mumbai. 100% it was a different name. So it's what it is, man. That's how it works. It was initially nothing but a combination of amino acids and enzymes, exactly, and other stuff that we will not mention because I don't want to get cancelled. Little Konkan? No, dude. Goa is called paradise, and people from Little Bombay will never understand it. But they will come here and visit. I like that. Probably homeless people. God, That's best case scenario, Joshua. That's what I'd say about that without getting too deep into it. गोवा में marriage से कैसे होता है Nathan भाई? Normally, dude. If you wanna if you wanna date someone, you ask them out on a date. If you date long enough, you ask their parents for their hand in marriage, and if you're lucky, you get it. If not, you might marry them without your parents' blessings. It depends on the people. It depends on your partner. And all our problematic neighbors are abroad, so we're the only ones in our Vado as of now. Bro, let me tell you something. You know what I would do, Joshua? I'd sell the place, get a new place. Because I'll tell you one thing I've realized. Maybe you have realized it too. If you don't live in the neighborhood and other people that aren't on good terms live in the neighborhood with you, they're never going to be of help. So you're really better off just relocating. Honestly, I'm not making a joke. I'm being as someone who moved here later in life, if you have neighbors that are problematic, it can be a real pain in the ass. So, if no one is going to be helpful, you're better off selling and relocating, honestly. I wouldn't normally recommend it, but if you guys aren't going to live there, oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, it missed everybody. Come on, pass it to Odegaard, Saka. Stop being greedy. No goal. Oh, not him. Not him. Oh my god, Partey with a nice goal. Not him, man. Oh god, we're going to see that dance again. Was named after Mumbai Devi of Kohli community that established Mumbai. They should have called it Mumbai Devi, dude. Why don't they do that? Maybe Ghost. Could be actually. Where I live, it wasn't colonized either by British, Dutch, Portuguese, or French. That's why the names haven't been changed. Fair enough. Sparte. Yeah. How different is Chennai's weather compared to Kashmir's? I want to prepare myself. Wait, I thought you said it's Bangalore, dude. When are you? Wait, hold on, what? So your two SSBs are Bangalore and Chennai? Saka assist? Oh, shit. Oh, that's frustrating. Just watch me transfer Odegaard to Saka and then Saka scores. Just Odegaard scores. Just watch that happen. I was bored, so now I'm back. It's a nice day today, no? I mean, I suppose. Do you believe in ghosts or hauntings in Goa? I'll tell you what, Joshua. I don't not believe it. Let's put it that way. I don't not believe it. Just too hot and humid, not much. Okay. Wait, but Danish, I'm confused. What is an SSB, first of all? And I thought you said Bangalore. So you have Bangalore and Chennai? Julian Timber off or Calafiori? If I pass my SSB, then training will take place in Chennai. Okay. What am I drinking? Electrolytes, like I always do. As I was telling Ozan earlier, the weather is absolutely crap. And even though it was raining the whole time, it's still hot. Saliba 2 bonus points. FPL is FPLing. Where am I from? Goa. Oh, they almost. Oh, Odegaard almost scored. No. 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 Come on, man. Oh, come on, Odegaard. This see Bruno would have put that in. No way, man. In the penalty box and it goes that high up. Oh my god. And it was on his left foot, Evan. Oh, I'm just not going to get points, bro. I'm just not going to get points at this rate. In the mud. First Watkins, now Odegaard, hard luck. No, it's not hard luck, dude. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just the name of the game, dude. The Watkins one was way more criminal, personally, but actually, Watkins could have had two. Now that I think about it, the header and the tap in. My friends are brought up with Delhi struggle coping with Chennai's weather. That's why I'm a bit concerned, bro. That's because Delhi actually gets cold in the winter. I don't think Chennai does. Does everyone live in Goa but me? What do you mean? Who else lives in Goa, Anurag? None of the people in the chat live in Goa. Just me. Joshua lives in Goa because he's here temporarily, but also he is going. But he's living here temporarily. Just me, dude. There's a tournament happening in Goa with all the big teams: FC Goa, Dampo, Churchill Brothers, SCG, and two foreign teams. Interesting. In the south, I'm sure. Arsenal always have one club as their nemesis, so City's always relaxed. Bro, it should have been Aston Villa based on just the opportunities Aston Villa had, dude. Aston Villa should have been easily 3-0 before. Not count these goals, but it could have actually been a back and forth match like I predicted, but Watkins was taking a nap, I suppose. Maybe Watkins is just giving them a chance this week, dude. Who knows? Joshua, are you swinging by Panjam side any day soon? In the daytime? Let me know. We'll catch up for lunch if you are down. I don't know how long you're here for, so. Oh, I wanted to ask you another. Arsenal winning the league. That's what I predicted, dude. Who knows? Who knows? Might happen. Nathan happened to Goa football. I heard it's getting down. But that's what I told you, Nitish. I told you when I first moved to Goa, everybody was in the fields playing every day. All the kids, and eventually all those fields became building spots. And now you have to go to most of the time you have to go to a football ground to play football. And you'd be surprised how few football grounds there are here. So yeah, it is happening. I was going to go for the FC Goa and SCG game, Salgaonkar. Game at Fatah today at Fatah, but stayed behind because of the rains and CCTV guys. 2 rocket goals though. Interesting. Oh, come on, Odegaard. Get something. Get something, bro. Oh no, he gave it back to Saka. No! Oh, thank God. God, if Trossard scored that, I'd be fuming. They should finish their chances that Duran is good. Anurag, don't demotivate me. One place that I never live in is Mumbai. It's horrible, especially traveling. Disagree, Anurag. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, what? Come on. Come on, man. Wait, why am I happy? Watkins is not even playing now. Who cares, dude? Oh my God. What is it with Aston Villa today? What do you mean is in Mumbai, Anurag? You live in Delhi, don't you? No, sorry, Anurag lives in Ahmedabad. Mumbai is perfectly fine. Okay. I'm going to myth bust today. Are you ready? And Joshua, I'm sure Joshua will agree with me. Okay? Hear me out, okay? Hear the scenario out first. What the hell is Saliba doing so far? Oh my God, the Aston Villa players tackled each other. Oh my God, the Aston Villa players tackled each other. It's all going off today. It's actually getting worse as the minutes go on. So Joshua can actually corroborate the story, okay? If you live 5 kilometers from your work and you don't, all you want to do is work and hang out and do nothing else, Bombay is the best place to, because there's the market, there's home delivery, there's everything that comes straight to your doorstep. You don't have to travel, you don't have to be traveling. The way it's a myth, Anurag. It depends on where you live, it depends on what time your shift starts, it depends on these things. Because so if Zakaria gets the job that he's getting, he is living very close to the premises. He is not going to have to worry about traveling because he's not going to go anywhere unless his friends take him somewhere. If he makes new friends and he goes somewhere with them. The traveling is not an issue. It's really dependent on a bunch of stuff. Newcastle is the team to watch this season. Josh will be happy to hear that. When did I move to Goa? A while back. Keeping myself mysterious, Nitesh. Just my opinion. Good people, good food, but the rent is out of this world. Traveling sucks and the traffic makes you want to kill yourself. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, bro. It depends on where you're located and when you work. I think that's where it's really depends. If you're, a lot of people spend time traveling. A lot of people spend traveling on work. Sorry, what am I saying? A lot of people spend travel. I was just watching Calafiori try to get into a fight. I see a lot of people travel, spending the majority of their time traveling because of work. If you have a place close to work, if you live quite close to your work, then it becomes a lot less stressful your life in general. The problem with Bombay is a lot of people live in the suburbs and work in town, so that takes forever to get there. Unless you have a morning shift where you can take an early train. But if you live close to your work, then that's a lot less problematic. So, Nathan, SSB is a compulsory 5-day test. One needs to pass in order to be eligible for joining the training academy in order to be an officer in the armed forces, army, navy. Okay, got it. But yeah, local people don't even call it that, Nitesh. And that's not me making a joke. That's a fact. Local people don't even call it. That's what I'm trying to say, Nitesh. It's just an agenda. No one does this. No one does this. People do it. People do it to make it look cool. No one really does this. But anyway, Saliba, yep. What's the price tag of Trossard? I think they got him for 30, right? Probably worth more now. I lived in Mumbai for 4 years, bro. My family is from Bombay, dude. I'm telling you, if you work, if you live close to work, if you live close to your workplace, you don't have this issue because you can get everything to your house. You don't have to travel. Most people travel to work. That's the number one problem. If you don't need to travel to work, you save an immense amount of time because you're not going anywhere. I don't travel out of home much as I don't have my own transport and mom's staying on her own. We might make a trip to Panjam once we get some time off. I mean, listen, dude. I was only gonna hang out with you for lunch, so if you can do a day thing, it'll be perfect. You can head back home, and I don't technically have my own transport as well because it's being used. So I'd be taking local transport, probably taxi, rickshaw, pilot, something like that, to come see you anyway. So if you want to do a day thing, we can do a day thing, and then after lunch you can bounce. I can bounce. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Where in Mumbai though? That is kind of important. Aston Villa, the Spuds of top. Spurs of top four, I guess is what it meant. Right now, just joining the academy and getting commissioned. Where in Ahmedabad? I lived in Mahim, Thane, and Navi Mumbai. So Thane and Navi Mumbai are on the outskirts of Bombay. Thane is technically outside of Bombay. Mahim's in town. Mahim is close to Bandra. People might be familiar with Bandra. Uh, yeah. So a lot of people like travel from Navi Mumbai and Thane to come like work in town and all. It takes forever, man. When you're coming from the suburbs into town to work, it takes you like 1.5 hours either way by train. Especially if you get a slow train, you're screwed. So Anurag's not wrong. If you live close to work, you're kind of okay. If you live close to work or school, you're kind of save a lot of time. But if you don't, which a lot of people don't in Bombay, you're kind of in real trouble. Can be bothersome. Can be. Never take Aston Villa. What? At most, I travel to Madgaon by bus. Last Sunday, I'd gone to Bambolim Stadium for the FC Goa event. Yeah, so Bambolim's right next to Panjam, dude. So that's close. I know the stadium we're talking about. That's like 5 kilometers outside of Panjam. So if you want, we can meet in Panjam, bro. I don't mind. We can meet you halfway for sure. Where is your office located? I believe in Bombay Central, Anurag. People said Aston Villa will finish top four. Not me, if you remember. California getting ragged. You don't have to travel. I just have to get down the stairs. Exactly. You're gonna save a lot of time, bud. Hello, Mudit. You're trolling Mumbai Central. Yeah. As Nathan said, in Goa, you need your own transport. Public transport is the best here. Actually, minimum exactly. Here, it's where transport's a headache. There's no traffic, but you spend a lot of money going up and down everywhere. Next, we have Newcastle, St. James Pass. Not again, please, God. Okay, Bangalore. By Bangalore. The cities for work. Yeah. 41 points. Must be nice. Odegaard yellow -1. Kopoli. That's pretty out. Office were near Cotton Green Station. From Mahim, it was fine. From Thane, it was hell in the morning. Exactly. From Vashi, did you stay exactly 80 minutes from my exactly, bro? That's what I'm saying. That's why I knew where Zakaria was working, so I knew it won't be a problem for him because Zakaria is in Mumbai Central, working in Mumbai. He's gonna be all good for him personally. Minoxidil actually works for hair loss. Does it? Nice. I'm gonna need some soon, dude. I'm gonna need some soon. I slept, man. You depressed me. That's all right, Tolumba. We all have rough days. Tolumba, start ranting, man. Let's go. I don't think it's worth it yet, dude. Just 2 games in. I don't think it's the right time, personally. I have no energy, bro. How is Margao, bro, in terms of atmosphere and socially? Margao in Goa? I'll tell you one thing, dude. Margao, especially around the market area, is extremely crowded. If you're on the outskirts of Margao, it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Lot less people in the south of Goa than North Harsha. Lot less. The traffic's not that bad. Thing with Mumbai is that not everyone's able to rent a place near work, and your friend circle generally gets scattered around the city. Blast in Mumbai. I had a blast in Mumbai, but traveling, man, I hate it. Yeah, correct. Everything was accurate about that. That is a fact. All of that is a fact, I should say. Stay के लिए कितना लगे होटल में Nathan in Bombay? Don't even bother, dude. Don't even bother. I would tell you to Airbnb. I would not stay in a hotel in Bombay. I'd rather stay in an Airbnb. A good and bad thing about Goa is the work timings. 1 to 3:30 are offs every day, and by 8 p.m. shops start closing. Exactly. Bro, I'll tell you that's a great thing though. You know why? Because people actually want to have a social life here, dude. That's why a lot of people leave Bombay and all for Goa, dude. Because they don't have a social life and they get very frustrated with work and then they want to leave. So that I like that, dude. I don't know. I like that about Goa, dude. Oh, Odegaard! Come on! No! Oh no, man! Gotta take minus points this week, and it's really frustrating. Who's depressed about United today? Has that person forgot the last decade? No, dude, we haven't, and I think that's why the depression just continues. Season going to be fun to watch Man United. Is it? Is it going to be fun? Fun for who? I don't have the stress. They will provide me accommodation, food, and I have my friends already working there. Basically, all from our community. They won't have this problem. Then you might actually have a lot of fun in Bombay, full time. Goa, also expensive because of tourist Biko. Better sleep in the railway stations in Mumbai. Biko Comedy Central. Man, when I went to Goa, I fucked the moment I landed, I got sober just before leaving back. I don't know what I did there. Well, as long as you had fun, dude. As long as you had fun, I know what you did. GG's. Fair enough, bro. You won. Like it was a good game. It was a good game. I thought Arsenal were going to win 3-2. I think Aston Villa should have definitely at least scored 2 goals. The misses were nothing short of horrifying. But then Arsenal came back. They put them to bed, dude. I've been telling people. I don't know why he starts Martinelli. Trossard is the clutch guy, dude. I don't know why he wastes his time with Martinelli. Trossard came instant impact goal, dude. Like he's so much better than Martinelli. I don't get the Martinelli hype, dude. After his injuries, he's not been as good. They just should start Trossard. I don't know what's his problem. I don't get. He's just forcing it right now at this point, Jensen. It was a good second half, LOL. Yeah, it was a good second half. Listen, man, at the end of the day, the win is the only thing that matters. So you won. I'm using minoxidil, dermaroller, and THD blockers capsules. Also, you're using that rolling thing that they use for the beards even. Nice. Biku saying don't use it. Interesting. Mumbai gets too crowded now. I live in Bandra. The weekends are way too congested for local. Yeah, so Mahim's right next to Bandra, and Bandra is quite crowded these days. I didn't have this issue, man. I grew up in Kolaba. It's like a dead end. You gotta live there if you're gonna be there. So it wasn't too congested at the time. Even now, to an extent, it's not that congested. I used to live like right at the end, so mostly people from the area are around there because there's nothing else going on. Villa vs Arsenal was a good game. It was a good game, Joshua. I'd use onion and garlic juice. Interesting. One thing I promise you that you are going to have a blast. No city offers the plethora of shit you can do. Favorite was to rent cycling lane and just roam around. Losing against Bournemouth tomorrow. They are a bogey team. You think so? But without Solanke? I don't know. Is Evan Nielsen going to start? Probably not. You might get away with it this week, Joshua, honestly. Just based on the fact that it took 86 minutes for Antoine Semenyo to score. They were very much losing that game. I tried everything, only minoxidil worked it. I know, I've been to Mumbai so many times, I don't have to count. Martinelli doesn't suit this team. He's a counter-attacking type winger, needs an overlapping fullback. Arteta does the opposite, so he's just out there sticking it out and has to be Ronaldinho, which he very much isn't. That was my favorite place to shop, LOL. Fashion Street's the best place in Bombay, dude. Good night. We will laugh at Chelsea tomorrow. Yeah, so I went on Ankit's channel and I said, I think Wolves is going to win 1-0. So let's see. The Char red card was ridiculous there. We discussed that last week, Joshua. We did discuss that last week. But you know what, dude? He was the senior statesman, man. He fell for the bait, dude. Unfortunately, should have done better. Shah's like 10 years older than Ben Diaz did. I don't know why. I don't know why he fell for that. Villa fooled us last season, is what it is. Well, I didn't pick them to finish top four anyway, dude. So I'm definitely not fooled. I've heard all these people like pick Aston Villa over United. I'm like, okay, cool, dude. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. They might still finish above us, but they ain't finishing in top four, dude. I'll tell you that much for free. If you have minoxidil, does your hairstyle? Okay. What a back and forth happened between NUFC and Southampton fans on Twitter after the game. Really? That must have been fun. They still lost with for the majority of the game. Newcastle was 10 men and they still lost. They don't have an excuse, dude. I'll be honest with you. If you spend the majority of the game with 10 men and you still can't win or draw, sorry, you don't have a say in this argument. Still using it first, man. Okay. Just saw the AirPods Pro 2 copy my friend bought for 600 and they're more original than the original with months warranty. Interesting. That's very interesting if it costs that little. All right, guys, I'll be off now. You take care. They had 75 possession too. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude. Even if they didn't have 75 possession too, the fact that they had one more man on the pitch for the most of the game, they had no excuse. They have no excuse. That's my thought on it. Yeah. The reason why. Okay. All right. I will. I'll head out now, guys. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be doing both watch-alongs, the 6:30 and the 9 o'clock one. So the Chelsea and the Liverpool one. So I'll get back to it tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good night, Roland. Trossard's in false nine naturally, so he's much more used to being on the ball, taking on defenders while moving centrally. Yep. Good night, Zakaria. Good night, everyone. Thanks for good night, Joshua. Joshua, if you want to just do a little day thing so you don't leave your mom out too on your own, I'll meet you halfway in Pancham, dude. Just let me know. Give me a little notice so I can move things around here. And I'll take the bus and I'll see you in Panjim if you want. We can do a lunch and then you can head out and I can head out. We don't have to waste time. But if you want to, if you have the time, then let me know on Twitter. He's a waste in this team for now. Take care, guys. Good evening, everyone. Enjoy the win, Jensen. Enjoy the win. Clutched it in the end, which is perfect. Yes, we'll let you know. Perfect. We will be there. We will be there for tomorrow. The weekend is not completely spoiled yet for the United fans. Let's see. Take care, guys. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one.